Alright, chat, let's begin. So this is a new Pokemon Sawyer that's come out that seems pretty cool. I want to check it out. Show you it now while you're looking at Jun. So this is it. So you see it sorts by type, sorts by generation, and at the bottom there's like favorite bird, like favorite regional bird, favorite regional mammal, favorite regional bug. So there's a lot of like you know, there's a lot of options here like to really take a look at it. What's this? Click a team box and a Pokemon from the grid to assign it. Teams do not change with the grid. No, I don't know what that is. Click on the shiny charm and then turn a Pokemon to shiny. Or click here to turn everything shiny. Okay. So chat, if I click Generation 1 normal type, that is so convenient. Oh my god, that is so convenient. Look at that. That's amazing. That's amazing. So we're gonna do this. So what happens if I click favorite? Okay, so I see. So chat, basically when I put all of them in, it'll let me pick my absolute favorite among all of them for the generation. This is super cool. This is super cool. So I guess we should start chat. So how should I do this? I guess we should start with Gen 1 and then do like should I do all these first? Should I do all these first and then do the bottom ones, or should I try to do like at the like, you know, lines, pillars, whatever I like, top to bottom? Yeah, I'm thinking just like, wait, should I do by generation or should I do it by type? What do you think? Should I do it by type or generation? I feel like I should do it by generation. Generation seems better. It's better fit. All right, let's start up top then. Well, this should be an easy one, chat, because my favorite normal type. Call me a basic bitch if you want, but Eevee's a popular Pokemon. This isn't surprising to anyone, and go figure, Eevee is my favorite normal type from the generation. I like Eevee. Eevee's great. Fire type wise, my favorite fire type. You can call me basic again if you want. Definitely Arcanine. Arcanine and Ninetales are both really good, but I like Arcanine. I like Arcanine a bit more than Ninetales. Now water types, there's quite a few of them. If I had to choose my favorite water type, I don't really like Kingler. It's a weird one to single out, isn't it? Okay. So it made me realize how much I actually hate fighting types. You're just a wiener, alright? You're just mad because there's no fighting type that looks like Cheerno. That's all it is. My favorite water type from Generation 1 is probably, you know, thinking about it, it's probably Starmie. Like, I think Starmie is an awesome Pokemon. I think Starmie is super cool. It's such a good Pokemon. I used a lot of it in Generation 5. I really like Starmie. Oh baby. I wish I had the full version of this, but this is just the version that was ripped from the game. Alright, favorite grass type. Wow, I kind of hate all these guys. It's definitely Bulbasaur, chat. It's definitely Bulbasaur. But like, I do not like Oddish. I don't like Paris. I don't like Bellsprout. I don't like Execute. I don't like Tangela. I just don't like the grass types of Gen 1. Favorite electric type from Generation 1. Oh yeah. It's probably Jolteon. And then that's not really because like Eevee. I like Magneton. I do like Magneton, but I'm actually a bigger fan of Magnezone than Magneton. So among all the electric types, definitely for me it's Jolteon. I'm not a fan of Paris. Ice types. Now my favorite ice type is definitely Lapras. Now the thing is, chat, the way dual types work with this can be a bit, you know, like that. Because, like, I know I like Lapras a lot, but my favorite water type? Not really. But when I thought about it, there's not really any ice types in Generation 1. That's why Lorelei doesn't have 5 different ice types on her team. That's why she's a Slowbro, not Articuno. But I really like Lapras. Fighting types. I don't like Cloyster because of Shell Smash. Shell Smash for Cloyster made me dislike that Pokemon a lot. Yeah, it looks so small when they grouped up like this, but it's very, very easy to work with. My favorite fighting type is probably Hitmonlee, honestly. I don't mind Machamp, but there's something about Hitmonlee that's like really stupid, but like I kind of like him as a result, because his upper body, Hitmonlee looks like the human body if you remove the head and like smoothed over it, you know, like his eyes are where a human's nipples would be. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't know what I mean. Now there's a lot of poison types. There's a lot of poison types in Generation 1. If I had to pick a favorite, it's not Gengar. Gengar is my favorite ghost type. That'll be obvious because there's only 3 ghost types anyway. My favorite poison type though from Generation 1, it's probably Nidoking. No, it's definitely Nidoking. There's a lot of poison types, yeah. Some of them are dual. A lot of them are dual types. Nidoking is so cool. I really like Nidoking. It's a shame that Nidoking isn't as good as Nidoking should be, but Nidoking has had cool things. And then you click the Shiny Charm, you can turn them blue. It's pretty ugly. Shiny Bulbasaur is good. Shiny Starmie's cool. Shiny Arcanine's alright. Shiny Eevee's nice too. But Shiny, I really like, the blue on Nidoking looks super good with the white chest. But the regular one looks good as well. The Shiny Charm feature, by the way, is super nice. Super nice. Grass poison types, man. Grass poison types. Favorite ground type. Now, this is an easy one because Rhydon is my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. So, you know, that'll be in the favorites tab. Don't you worry. Favorite flying type. My favorite flying type? I am a huge fan of Aerodactyl. I used to hate Aerodactyl until I started like using one myself, and I came to really love the bastard. I like Aerodactyl a lot. Favorite psychic type? Well, Starmie's there. Alakazam's a classic. Probably Mew. Chat, let me just be clear. There's no shame in liking legendaries. There's no shame in liking legendaries. Just so you know. Mew's great. I like Mew. I've always liked Mew. Mewtwo's cool too. Everybody has opinions on Mewtwo one way or another. He's one of those Pokemon after all. But I've always been a fan of Mew. The level 7 glitch? The level 7 glitch in early generation Pokemon was really like, you know, it's really interesting to me. And the whole level 7 Mew stuff, like, I came to really like the bastard with all the mythos around him. Mew's design freaks me out. You talking about the Pokemon Green Sprite? The one where he looks like a fetus? My favorite Boog. Now, chat, for most people, this is a contest between the bottom 2 Pokemon down there. Between Scyther and Pinsir. And for me, it's easily Scyther. Scyther is so cool. He's got scythes for hands, dude. That's so cool. Chose Venema? Venema's not a bad pick, but Scyther and I think Scyther and Pinsir are the coolest bug types in Gen 1. Design-wise, a Mantis and a Stag Beetle, and they're like violent. Too bad they both suck royally. Bug types suck in general in Gen 1. Especially Pinsir. Pinsir could not learn any stab moves for like at all for so long. Now my favorite rock type. So we have ground type, we have flying type. So where would that leave? This guy, of course. Now chat, I know there's, you know, Lord Helix, blah blah, whatever, who cares? Personally, I've always thought Omastar was just a silly looking guy. You know, he looks like a star. So I've always liked Omastar for the fossil Pokemon. Ghost type, easily Gengar. Who doesn't like Gengar, chat? Who doesn't like Gengar? Who doesn't like Gengar? Shiny Horns are pretty cool. Okay. Alright, favorite dragon type. Now, chat, I'm honestly curious. What's your opinion on this one? Because for me, it's definitely Dragonair. I don't hate Dragonite, but I don't understand why Dragonite comes after Dragonair. I really don't. Dragonair is the popular pick. I'm not surprised by that. Dragonair is a gorgeous Pokemon. Chat, you remember that Dragonair that I saw in my Pokemon Black and White color palette randomizer? Do you remember that one? The one that was a really sleek black? That was such a good color swap. That showed the raw potential of the color palette swapper. That alone. I really like that Dragonair. I think I still have the image because Demo did the recolors for me for all the art for the thumbnail. That Dragonair was gorgeous. Favorite dark type? Lamau. Chad, did you like Missing No? Ghost, Aerodactyl Fossil, Kabutops Fossil, or... I'm a fan of that one, personally. He's pretty good. Sprite-wise, I like the Ghost, dude. And Steel, technically, I guess these two are Steel types, but not in Gen 1, so there's that. Fairy types. So fairy types do exist. Again, they technically existed in Gen 1, but they didn't have their fairy typing until they got to this point. Now here's the thing, chat. I hate Clefable, and I hate Wigglytuff. I don't like Mr. Mime. I don't like Clefairy. I really don't like Jigglypuff either. I don't really like any of them. I hate these bastards. But if I had to pick the one I dislike the least, it's Tough Stuff over here because of the way he bounce. I fucking hate Clefable. Clefable is such an obnoxious Pokemon. Favorite starter from Gen 1? Oh, you can pick chat, when you do the starter one, would you say that it should be, you should keep it to only first evolutions? Because I feel like if I'm picking starter, I'm picking them based on their first evolution. But I guess you'd have to take the whole thing into account, right? Because in my opinion, Charmander's my favorite starter. Charmander's my favorite starter in Gen 1. For sure. But like, at the same time, like I don't know if I'd count like Charmeleon and Charizard into that necessarily. So I guess you take the whole thing into account, but I'll keep it to the first evolutions and take the whole thing into account. Because I like Bulbasaur. I have Bulbasaur already, of course. And I'm actually not huge on Squirtle because the one time I tried to start with Squirtle, I felt like the Viridian Forest was taking too long, so I restarted my game and picked Charmander. And then I got walled by Brock again, of course, so it is what it is. Favorite gimmick form. So gimmick form refers to, as you can see, Dynamax, Mega, whatever. So the coolest Generation 1 Pokemon, Mega/Gigantamax, to come out of the game. In my humble opinion, it's Mega Beedrill, dude. Mega Beedrill is so cool. Because not only does Mega Beedrill, like, a Pokemon that needs a Mega to be relevant, actually gets a Mega, its design is sick. And its stats are so tailored. Its stats are so tailored to be in a Mega. Because Megas all receive a 100 BST increase. And Beedrill loses a ton of BST in special attack, so it can go in its attack and speed and make him like a real Pokemon. So he's a really cool Mega. I love that Mega. He's so cool. And favorite legend. So my favorite legendary from Generation 1. I hate to do a dupe here, but it's obviously Mew, considering Mew is the only legendary in there. It'd be weird if I said that Mewtwo was my favorite legendary and he wasn't picked in Psychic, or if Zapdos, you know. So it's easily Mew, so there's going to be a double there. And my favorite Pokemon from all of Gen 1, it is Rhydon. Rhydon is my favorite Pokemon from Gen 1. He's so cool. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world when he could use, like, Surf, because I was like, whoa, a rock ground type using Surf. Love the bastard so much. A classic. Alright, so let's go to Generation 2. My favorite normal type from Generation 2, the Furret Walk. No, it's actually not. If I had to pick, it's probably Ursaring, honestly. I have a lot of, I used Ursaring in XD a lot, because you get that Shadow Teddy Ursa at the start. So Ursaring's not a very good Pokemon, but I had a soft spot for Ursaring from my playthroughs of XD. So I rather like the guy. And when I look at the other normal types in Generation 2, it's not much of a contest, because I hate a lot of those normal types. For fire types, you know, Macargo used to be one of my favorite fire types. He used to be, but it's definitely Houndoom. Houndoom is super cool. Houndoom and Houndour are super cool Pokemon. Water types. My favorite water type from Generation 2. It's probably for Alligator. No, it's easily for Alligator. In fact, I'm going to jump right up to starter right now, chat, and tell you that Totodile is my favorite starter. I love Totodile. Alright, and grass type, it's... oh my god. All of the grass types in Generation 2 are... garbage. Garbage. I don't particularly like any of these Pokemon, to be honest with you. I guess if I had to pick the one I like the... I like the... It'd be Celebi, I suppose. Okay. It'd be Celebi. Unfortunately, that's more of a pick of, like, I don't like anyone more than I like this one the most. Yeah, I don't really like a lot of the Pokemon grass types in Gen 2. Electric type, Ampharos. I can't really explain it, chat, but Ampharos is one of my favorite Pokemon. I love that bastard. He's... Marif is a sheep, and then he turns into whatever Ampharos is, and I saw Ampharos. I liked Ampharos because it was one of those things where I couldn't get one in my Crystal version, because for whatever reason, Marif was a version exclusive that didn't get in Crystal. So I wanted to use Ampharos, and I could use Ampharos in XD, so again, kind of like Ursaring, it was one of those Pokemon that I got to use in Coliseum and XD that I loved using. You could use them in both because it was a Shadow Marif and a Shadow Flaffy. I just really like them. Ice type? Would you believe me if I told you it used to be Piloswine? But it's definitely Sneasel. There were points in my life where I liked Piloswine and I liked Delibird a lot, but no, it's definitely Sneasel. Fighting type? That's no contest. It's easily Heracross. Poison type? I think Crobat is quite cool. Hate fighting it. But I do... No, you know what? It's not Crobat. It's Ariados. You know why it's Ariados? Because Ariados is sick. Ariados is a fucking spider, man. He's so cool. Ground type. Steelix. Steelix is sick, dude. He's huge. Flying type. Flying type? Kind of a hard one, actually. Between all these, my favorite flying type, at one point in time it was Mantine. Skarmory's a cool design, but... Well, it's probably Ho-Oh, honestly. It's probably Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh is pretty cool. Ho-Oh and Luigi are both cool. I like their wingspans. But Ho-Oh is like, you know. Ho-Oh is magical. Psychic type. Ah, yes. Unknowns A to Z. Espeon. Bug type. Well, I have a Heracross for fighting. So, easily Scizor in that case. Rock type. Tyranitar. Tyranitar is a cool Pokemon. Tyranitar is a bit of an annoying Pokemon because he's, you know, Sandstream, but he is, I can't deny he's a cool-ass Pokemon. Ghost type? Oh, wow, my favorite ghost type of Generation 2. Could it be Mischievous? Oh, favorite dragon type? Oh, could it be Kingdra? How about that? I wonder why those are my favorite types. Process of elimination, baby. Favorite dark type? Umbreon. Steel type? Well, it's be Skarmory in this case. And fairy type? Togepi. I don't like Meryl's line. I don't like Grumble or Snubbull. Togetic's okay, but I like Togepi more. Yeah, I have Scizor and Steelix in other tabs, so the Steel type one was not very difficult. That would have been awkward because it would have been only Fortress left. And my favorite gimmick form from them. If I had to pick between all these guys, I like Ampharos' Mega. I don't really like Scizor's Mega or Steelix's Mega. I don't like Heracross' Mega. So it's definitely between these two. I give it to Houndoom. I think Houndoom's design, when it Megas, is super sick. I think it's pretty sick. And favorite legend, which obviously, Ho-Oh. It'd be Ho-Oh. A lot of people like Suicune, and Suicune's a good pick. But no, Ho-Oh is probably my favorite legend from Generation 2. Big Phoenix. And my favorite, all-time favorite Pokemon from Generation 2, Feraligatr. Definitely Feraligatr. Totodile was the first starter I ever got to level 100. Feraligatr has always been my favorite starter from Generation 2. I very rarely pick any other starter. He's so cool. Alright, chat. Generation 3. Normal types for Generation 3. Honestly, Zangoose. Zangoose is super cool. Kind of a shame it's not that good, but he's super cool. Fire type. This might be a bit weird, chat, but it's Camerupt. I actually really like Camerupt. I used to be a massive fan of Camerupt. I've definitely, you know what it was? One time I got a TCG pack for Pokemon Crystal Guardians. That's an old TCG set for Generation 3. I got a booster pack, and in my booster pack, I got Camerupt EX as a card. And that was like my go-to card for Pokemon card game at that point. So I came to really like Camerupt as a result of that. But I always thought Camerupt was really sick, even though it was a terrible Pokemon. It's a really bad Pokemon. I don't think its Mega is that spectacular looking either, but Camerupt was just cool to me. Water type. Now, you can call me a basic bitch, but it's Milotic. Milotic is a very, very good Pokemon. Grass type. Ooh, this is a bit of a hard one. It ain't Ludicolo. It ain't Shiftry. It ain't Breloom. It ain't Cacturn. It ain't Tropius. Wailord's cool, but Milotic is my favorite water type. I don't know, it's either Cradily or Sceptile. I have a weird fascination with Cradily, but Sceptile looks really cool. It's probably Sceptile. The Generation 3 starters are all really top-notch. Electric types. Well, there's not much contest, but I think Manectric is a cool Pokemon anyway. Ice types. Call me what you want, but Regice is so cool. Regice is my favorite Reggie by far. I like the noise he makes, even if he's not that great. But the Reggies are pretty sick, and Regice was always my favorite ever since I first saw them. Fighting types, Blaziken. I don't like Hariyama, and I hate Medicham. Poison types. You know, chat, I used to be a huge Swalot fan, but I'm just not anymore. Survivor, however, is so cool. Look at the shiny for him. So sick. So sick. So sick, man. Shiny camera is so cool. Shiny Zangoose is cool too. Yeah. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Some shinies aren't the best. They're really not. It's fine. Favorite ground type? Groudon. I'm not a fan of Groudon, like, origin form and Precipice Blades and all that garbage. But I gotta admit, I've always had a soft spot for Groudon. Something about his design I just thought was really cool. Especially in the, like, Coliseum and XD. He was a cool Pokemon. He's just big. He's big and intimidating. And, you know, my favorite Pokemon is Rhydon from Gen 1. So, like, and, like, you see in the correlation between these, like, big boys? Favorite flying type? Favorite flying type? Probably Swallow. I think Swallow's really cool. I think Swallow's one of the coolest. I mean, it's probably going to be my favorite regional bird. No, actually, it's probably Staraptor. But I think Swallow is really sick. Favorite psychic type? The new unknowns. Latios, Gardevoir, Metagross, Deoxys, Jirachi. They're all really good. Well, let's just get this out of the way real quick. We'll put Gardevoir there. And we're gonna put Mawile there because... Jumping the gun a little bit, but trust me, it's obvious. So in terms of psychic types, I'm actually a huge fan of Latios and Latias. But... looking at it, Metagross is really sick too. Go with Metagross. Metagross is really sick. Nobody likes Grumpig. Favorite Boog type? At one point in my life, it was Armaldo. It is not really Armaldo anymore. Probably should Ninja just because I think it's neat. Favorite rock type? Aggron is very, very cool. Ghost type? Dusclops. Used to be one of my favorites. Dragon type? Latias. I like Latias a little more than Latios. Favorite dark type? Absol and Crawdon are both good picks, but honestly, I think Crawdon is such a cool Pokemon that I wish it was good, but it's really not. But the Crawdon himself is like such a cool Mon. Aggron is one of the worst defensive typings in the game. Favorite starter? It's Mudkip, easily. Favorite gimmick form? Wow. Latias or Latios? I don't like the origin form stuff very much. Honestly, it's Gardevoir. Gardevoir's Mega form looks really nice, but the other ones aren't that amazing. My favorite legend... Favorite legend... It's probably Latias. Yeah. Alright, chat. There you go. That's Generation 3. All the starters in Generation 3 are the best, but Mudkip was my first one, so... You know, that was also my starter in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Alright, on to Gen 4. Gen 4 normal types. My favorite? I fucking love Porygon Z, dude. Porygon Z is such a weird Pokemon, but I love the bastard. Fire type. Oh, wow. Look at the fire types of Generation 4. Infernape, Magmodar, Heatran and Rotom Heat. Say what you want about Magmodar. He's pretty gross looking, but I gotta admit, I like the dude. I like the dude. I don't really know why. Favorite water type. Ain't any of these guys, that's for sure. Probably no, yeah, no. Actually, it's Fiona. Or Fione. Chad, I hatched a shiny one of that Pokemon because for some reason Manaphy can breed, but when it breeds, it produces that creature that has the same base stats as Glalie. I got a shiny one. I like its cry. I know it's a really weird pick, but I kind of grew attached to it. It's a very, very strange Pokemon. Favorite grass type? Easily Shaman. Chat, I told you the story before. My first full odds random encounter shiny in Pokemon was the Shaman from the Platinum event. I was soft resetting to try and catch one with a modest nature because I didn't have Synchronize with me and I didn't want to fly all the way back to get it. So I just was soft resetting and throwing the Master Ball at it. And after about 30 soft resets, it was shiny and I was like, well, shit, alright. So I caught it and then I named it after my dog. So Shaman's a special legendary for me, for sure. Favorite electric type. I said before, I said earlier, for what, I don't know why, I couldn't really tell you why, but Magnezone, I like that Pokemon a lot. He's so cool. True Administrator. More like Enough 10 Desires. Infinite Bean's pretty good. Favorite ice type. From Generation 4, Frostlass. Well, actually, yeah, I'll put her for Ghost. Actually, no, I like Miss Magius a lot, so I'll put Miss Magius for Ghost. Weavile and Glaceon are great, but Frostlass is easily one of my favorite Pokemons. Okay. Fighting type, Gallade. Gallade is super cool. Poison type, Roserade. Roserade's design is sick. Ground type, Garchomp, duh. Garchomp is so cool, dude. Garchomp is such a cool Pokemon. Can't take that away from him. Favorite flying type? Yanmega is so cool. What about bug types? I'm giving that to Yanmega. Flying type. Gliscor is really cool. But actually, Staraptor. Psychic type. I don't really like any of these psychic types. I guess it'd be Gallade. I'll switch Gallade. But even then, I'm not really a huge Infernape or Lucario fan, or Toxicroak. Wow, okay. I hate to compromise here. I guess Moonduck. We'll put Moonduck. Moonduck's alright. No, I don't like Bronzor. Rock types. Rhyperior is not as cool as Rhydon. It's a shame. But I still think he's alright, but he's no Rhydon. For Dragon, I've got Garchomp and Ground. Dialga Palkia, Giratina Origin form is a super cool form, even if it is kind of lame. No, I don't like the 3 elves. Dark type. Darkrai's pretty cool, but it's easily Weavile here. Steel type. I got Magnezone already for electric. But he's the only steel type here I really like. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, I'd do that. I like Luxray. Fairy type, Togekiss. Favorite starter from Generation 1? Or Generation 4? I just don't really like the starters that much in Generation 4. I originally started with Piplup. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge Infernape guy. You know, it's probably Turtwig just because I think Torterra is pretty neat. But I don't really like the Gen 4 starters that much. And favorite gimmick form? Mega Gallade, easily. Favorite legendary from the game, that is Shaman. And my absolute favorite Pokemon from Generation 4 is Frostlass. Nah, the Gen 4 starters are alright, but I just don't really like Empoleon, and I'm not really huge on Infernape. They're good, don't get me wrong, like Infernape's a good mon, but they don't really do anything for me. Alright, Generation 5, chat, Generation 5. Look at all these garbage Pokemon. Oh my god. These Pokemon are so bad. So bad. Ain't that some shit? You know what? I've always been a fan of Winter Form Salzbuck. For fire types, call me boring, but Volcarona is so sick. Water types. Samurott. I do not like Oshawott, but I think Samurott is super cool. Grass types. Grass types. Lilligant. Lilligant's nice. Electric types. Galvantula. I really like Galvantula. I think Galvantula's super cool. Ice types. Oh, what a fucking all-star lineup we got in here, huh? I don't know, dude. They're all awful. They're all pretty awful. I guess the least offensive one. I don't know, man. I don't like any of them that much. I guess Cubchoo's the least offensive one. That's the best I can give you. For fighting types, definitely Mienshao. Poison types, it's my boy Garbodor. Chad, I know this Pokemon gets a lot of flack for being a garbage bag, but somehow that kind of looped around for me, and I would see the guy and I would get like excited because that was Garbodor right there. Combination of the name garbage and odor. He's stinky boy, and I don't know. I just came to like him when I really shouldn't have. He's a stupid Pokemon. He's really stupid. Favorite ground type. Definitely not Lando. Fucking hate that Pokemon. It's probably Golurk, because I think Golurk is super cool. Favorite flying type. I like Archeops a lot. It's a bit of a weird pick. But I like Archeops a lot. Favorite psychic type. Among all of these, this is also going to be a weird pick, but I'm actually a huge fan of Sigilith. I don't know why, but there's something about Sigilith that, like, he makes me laugh. He barely registers to me as a Pokemon, but I love the guy. I really do. But he's one of the most, that's not a Pokemon, like, in the entire series to me. He's so fucking weird. Favorite Boog type. There's some good Boog types. Probably a Scavalier. That Pokemon is cool. I like Duran a lot, and I like Excelgor, but Scavalier is a cool-ass Pokemon. Favorite rock type. Well, I got a special spot in my heart for old Gigalith. I really do. Favorite ghost type. Probably Chandelure. I think Chandelure's pretty cool. Favorite dragon type from Generation 5. There's quite a few good picks. Haxorus, though, is super cool. Favorite dark type? Bisharp. No contest. Bisharp is one of the coolest Pokemon in existence. Favorite steel type? Giga Gear. Now, chat, this is another one of those Pokemon that, you know, but I like his name. His name is Gear, then he evolves to Gigear, and then his final evolution is Giga Gear. I thought this Pokemon was the stupidest shit ever when I first saw it, but he immediately grew on me because it was so stupid. Kling Clang, dude. What you mean, huh? I hate both of these Pokemon. Favorite starter? Now, I actually, chat, like I said, I don't like Oshawott. I fucking hate Snivy. You know why I hate Snivy? Disregarding everything you know about Contrary Superior and all that, back when that Pokemon was new, people were calling it Smugleaf, and I had a friend who was just obsessed with it. I just couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it. I picked the fire type, it evolved into Pignite, and I was like, I hate this creature. And I got Emboar, and I was like, oh god. So as much as I hate Oshawott, Duwat and Samurott are so much cooler than the other ones. I fucking hate Snivy. Favorite gimmick form? These are just... they're just both awful. They're honestly just both awful, but you're funny, so you get a pass. Favorite legendary? Favorite legendary from Generation 5? Honestly, it's Reshiram, if only because I like its cry. That's about it. I don't have an opinion on Meloetta, but I'm sure a lot of people would pick her. My absolute favorite Pokemon from Generation 5? From all of these, it's definitely Bisharp. Bisharp is so cool, dude. Bisharp is so cool. Alright, we're moving on to Gen 6. Chat, we're going overtime on the stream. I didn't think this would take that long. We're only half done. We're only half done. Favorite normal type? It includes Megas. That doesn't really count. Dude, it's like 10 forms of Furfrou. Nah, it's Pyroar. Pyroar is pretty cool. Fire type? Are you shitting me with this? Generation 6 fire types. I actually do like Delphox, though. Water types. Well, I mean, it's not really surprising, but Greninja is a very cool Pokemon. Favorite grass type? Gourgeist. Electric type? How does this count, man? How does this count? I don't want to... I hate Heliolisk, I hate Helioptile, and I don't like Dedenne. I guess it's Dedenne, but I don't like Dedenne. Favorite ice type? Okay, I actually really like Aurorus, so... Favorite fighting type? Say what you want, chat. Hawlucha is a cool-ass Pokemon. Favorite poison type? Say what you want, chat. Dragalge is a cool-ass Pokemon. Are you kidding me? These are the only two new ground types in Gen 6, not counting the Megas. I hate Diggersby, but I think Zygarde is boring, so that's a lame tile. Every single Vivillon. All of them have joined the fray. Well, flying type wise, Noivern's pretty cool. Psychic type? You know what? I'm gonna give it to Esper, because I think Esper is funny as fuck. Favorite bug type? There's no way that was the only bug type. That was the only bug type in Gen 6. Was Scatterbug. What happened in Gen 6, man? Pick my favorite Vivillon. My favorite Vivillon pattern is the Tundra Vivillon. That one's so cool. It's also super rare. Favorite fairy type. Or, sorry, rock type. Dude. Tyrantrum was so cool. Favorite ghost type? I guess it doesn't really matter which form, but Aegislash is such a cool Pokemon. All of his forms are cool. Dragon type. I am a fan of the Goodra. I am a fan of the Goodra. Dark type. I guess Malamar. Well, is there another water type in there? No, it's fine as it is. Favorite steel type? Yo, Klefki though? No, it's gonna be... I think Doublade... I think Honedge, Doublade, and Aegislash are all really good designs. Aegislash is my favorite because he's that big, like, hulking sword. But Doublade is cool because it's just 2 swords. It's pretty cool. Favorite fairy type? I hate the diaper Pokemon. I hate Slurpuff. I hate Florges. I hate Florges. Diancie. I like Diancie. Diancie's nice. I like Floette and Flabebe, but I don't like Florges at all. Sylveon's okay. Favorite starter? Well, my favorite starter, I mean, I really do like Delphox. I'm not a Braixen fan, and I don't like Fennekin's ear hair. I don't really like Froakie, but Frogadier and Greninja are super cool, and Chespin is just a letdown. So I give it to that. Favorite gimmick form from all of Generation 6? Well, I've already answered this question. So let's try and keep it... Well, I guess among all of them that I've already picked from, it's still Gallade. I think Gallade's Mega outfit is just amazing. It's so clean. So that's probably my favorite. Favorite Legendary from Generation 6? Definitely not the Megazord. It's Diancie. And my all-time favorite Pokemon from Generation 6? Wow, this is not what I call an all-star lineup. It's my favorite Pokemon from Gen 6. I'm just thinking, chat. Which one is it? It's probably Tyrantrum. It's either Greninja or Tyrantrum. Tyrantrum's just too cool, man. It's a T-Rex. It's way too cool. Alright, normal types. Generation 7. Type Null. I think Type Null is really cool. Silvalley's cool too, but Silvalley is just Type Null without the mask, but the mask adds more intrigue to the Pokemon's design, in my opinion. So I think it's pretty cool. Favorite fire type? I mean, I feel like it'd be wrong if I didn't say Incineroar. Favorite water type? From all these, Golisopod's pretty cool. I like Primarina. Favorite grass type? Well, it's Serena. Actually, it might be Lurantis. Between Serena and Lurantis, it's Lurantis, but I like them both. Favorite electric type? Vicavolt's really cool. Okay. Favorite ice type? Wow. The selection. Ninetales is a pretty easy answer. Favorite fighting type? Pheromosa. Favorite poison type? It's actually Marini. Actually, yeah, no, it's Marini. I don't like Toxapex, but I like Marini a lot. Favorite ground type? I used to be a fan of Mudsdale. I'd say I still am to an extent. But it's probably Sandy Gas because he's a goofy little fella. Favorite flying type? Celesteela. Favorite psychic type? Tapu Lele. Favorite Boog type? Well, I had Pheromosa there, but honestly, it could have gone to Buzzwole as well, because Buzzwole's pretty cool. But I think Golisopod is so cool, dude. Golisopod is such a cool Pokemon. It's a shame its ability sucks. Favorite rock type? Give that to Nihilego. Favorite ghost type? I'm not a Mimikyu guy. To be honest with you, chat, I think Dhelmise is really cool. Albeit, I think Dhelmise is also really stupid. I think Dhelmise is pretty cool. Favorite dragon type? Wow, the selection is quite good. This is not a dragon type. I guess Como, just because I don't really like the other ones. Favorite dark type? Well, Incineroar is here, so I'll put Incineroar there. Well, then again... Well, you know what? Marowak is quite cool. I'll give it to Marowak. Hello, Marowak's pretty sick. Steel type? I don't know much about Magearna at all, so I don't have much of an opinion on her. I got Celesteela and Flying. But honestly, no, you know, Celesteela's fine there. Wow, all the steel types are like legendaries and stupid idiot Diglett. I don't really like Sandslash's design. Stack Attack is stupid. Kartana's pretty cool. I think Kartana's pretty cool. Favorite fairy type? All of these have been picked, essentially. Maybe I can pick a different water type. Nah, not really. Forgot that Primarina was part fairy. I'm not a Mimikyu fan. I'm really not. I guess if I had to pick between the ones that are available, it would probably be Tapu Fini. But even then, like, that's not really much. Favorite starter? I hate Popplio Embryon. I like Rowlet. I hate Dartrix. Decidueye is cool. It's really not Incineroar. Really isn't. I like their final evolutions, but their previous evolutions don't do much for me. Favorite gimmick form? Look at that, Gigantamax. Oh, if we're counting Alolan forms, it's Ninetales. Favorite legendary from the game? I guess Silvally does count, huh? Well, it would be Tapu Lele. And my all-time favorite Pokemon from Generation 7, Celesteela. I really like Celesteela. I think Celesteela is pretty cool. Alright, chat, here we go. Hang in there. We're going late. We're on the next generation, Sword and Shield. Oh god, there's gonna be Pokemon here from Legends, and I don't know who they are. These are all the normal types. I do not care about Wooloo at all. Wow, man, I just don't really care about any of these. You know what? You know what? I think Zigzagoon is pretty swell. Fire types. Okay, yeah. I forgot his name. Colossal. I like Colossal. I think he's pretty cool. Water type? Is that a Urshifu? I think it is. It ain't Dragovich, that's for sure. What the fuck is this creature? Palkia, but a horse? Oh, that's the Gigantamax version. That's what it is. No, I think I hate every water type here. I think I hate them all. But Hisui and Samurott is pretty cool, so I'll give that to him. Yeah, I know they're from Legends Arceus, but they're really weird. They're the origin forms, like Giratina, huh? Interesting. Hisui and Voltorb is weird. I don't like Hisui and Lilligant. Zarude, nobody even knows that Pokemon is. You know what? I love Rillaboom. Rillaboom's sick. Eldegoss is dumb. They're supposed to look like Arceus. Yeah, I get that, but they're still lame looking. Fairy music, by the way. Chungus. Toxtricity, Morpeko. It's probably high-key version of Toxtricity. I think he's cool. Ice types, it's actually not that hard. What is that Pokemon? Chat, what is that? What is that? Is that a Hisuian Avalugg? I didn't know that existed. It's an ice type. It must be a rock type too or something, huh? Anyway, it's Frostmoth. It's Frostmoth. It's cool. It's rock ice. Oh, that's a terrible type. Fighting type. There's the Zapdos. Clobbopus is terrible. Sneasler is weird, dude. Sneasel and Sneasler is so fucking weird. Anyway, Surfetch is cool, but I'm a huge Phalanx boy. Poison types. I like how Eternamax, like the Super Gigantamax version of Eternus is just a giant hand. That's so lame, dude. That's so fucking lame. It's gotta be Doug Dimmadome, who is also a fairy type, because fuck you, I guess. Wow, what a selection. Runegrigus is pretty cool, though. Flying type? It ain't that one. Nah, Corviknight's super cool. This is Psychic type. Psychic type is definitely Hatronate. Hatronate's my favorite. From bug types. Cleavor. Centiskorch I like. I like Centiskorch. Rock type. Yeah, there he is. Wow. Stonejourner. That's my boy right there. Alright? That's my boy. Stonejourner. I like that Pokemon more than any human probably should. But I think he is the funniest fucking thing ever. This is Ghost types? Yeah. This is Ghost types. Dragapult's quite cool. Dragon types. There's Origin Form, Giratina. Or, not Giratina. Dialga. Steel Poison, by the way. Regidraco's so stupid looking. I like Applin, though. I don't like Flapple or the other one. But I like Applin. This is Dark types. I hate Grimmsnarl, dude. Wait a minute, I hate all of them. Wait a minute. I guess Obstagoon's pretty cool. This is Steel types. Oh, I love Berserker. I'm a Berserker fan. This is Fairy types. I do like Alchemy a lot. And my favorite starter? My favorite starter is Grookey. Yeah, I like the Rillaboom line. Favorite gimmick form? Holy shit, the options. Which one did I think is the coolest? Wow. 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 Oh, I'm gonna be a lame boy, it seems. It's Probably this one. The change, I mean, it's not listed as my favorite, because Corviknight is super cool. But Farfetch'd form is really cool. Favorite legendary. Wow, decisions. Bro, Gen 8 legendaries. Ooh. Oi. Nah, it's probably Regieleki just because I like the way he bounces around. And my favorite Pokemon from Generation 7 is Hattrune. Or Generation 8, sorry. Alright, chat, hang in there. Generation 9, the new guys. My favorite normal type? It's gotta be the family, you know? It's gotta be the family. My favorite fire type? Honestly, Ceruledge is so cool. That is such a cool Pokemon. Favorite water type? I fucking love Palafin, he's so stupid. Hero. Favorite grass type? Meowscarada. Favorite electric type? I don't really like Palmont. Really don't. He's alright. Probably Sandy Shocks. It's pretty cool. Favorite ice type? I don't like that form. I don't like Iron Bundle. I'm really not a fan of Baxcalibur. Chien-Pao is cool though. Favorite fighting type? I'm actually a big Slitherwing fan. Favorite poison type? Probably the Claude. Now, Claude is just, he's got a funny name. He's got a funny name and he's got a funny look to him. I just like saying his name because he's Clodsire, you know? He's Clodsire. Favorite ground type? You know, even though I did use Toedscruel, he's really not my favorite. I think Great Tusk is so cool though. Great Tusk is such a cool fucking Pokemon. Well, this is not a cool Pokemon. Kilowattrel has cool wingspan. Favorite psychic type? Screamtail. That's probably Armarouge. I don't like Espathra very much. Screamtail's funny, but Armarouge is quite cool. Favorite bug type? Well, I got Slitherwing there for fighting type. You know what? I think Low-Kicks is super cool. Low-Kicks is a really cool bug type. I'll give him that. Favorite rock type? Garganackle, baby. Garganackle. Favorite ghost type? Oh, right, chat. I just remembered. They mentioned that they're doing a Gimmighoul event in Pokemon Go, right? And you can transfer over the version of Gimmighoul that's outside the chest to your main game. So that's gonna be a Pokemon now. I wonder what the fuck that's gonna be about. I'm actually not a fan of Skeledirge at all. However, I do think Annihilape is funny. Dragon type. Roaring Moon is super cool. Dark type. King Gambit is super cool. Steel type, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Fairy type. Well, I mean, I guess I liked Dachshund. I did like Dachshund. Favorite starter? It would be Sprigatito because I don't like Skeledirge. Favorite regional form? I thought the Tauros form was super cool. Like all of them encompassed, so I'll just go with Tauros. Favorite legendary? Chimpao. He's cool. And favorite Pokemon from Gen, you probably shouldn't be surprised by this, chat, but it's Tinkaton. Alright, and now we have the overall favorites on the bottom. So my favorite normal type among all of these normal types. Nope. 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 Good. Okay. My favorite normal type among all these normal types, not actually competition, it's still Eevee. Eevee's always gonna have a special place in my heart. There's a reason he's popular. Anyway, my favorite fire type among all these fire types, it's still Arcanine. I know, chat. You're worried right now that Gen 1, you know, we're gonna have the Kanto sweep, but it won't be that way because my favorite water type is Milotic. Milotic is a gorgeous Pokemon. Ralligator's a close second because I love the guy, but Milotic is one of my favorite Pokemon in general. So, favorite grass type, Shaman. It'll always be Shaman. Favorite electric type among all these, it's Ampharos. Favorite ice type among all of these is Frostlass. Favorite fighting type from all of these, it's Heracross, dude. Heracross is such a cool Pokemon. Poison types? Poison types is Nidoking. Ground types. Ooh. See, ground types is such stiff competition. It really is, but it's still Rhydon, because you can't... Like, Rhydon is just so cool, dude. I don't know how many more times I can say it. He's just so cool. Favorite flying type? Between all these, Celesteela. Okay. You know what's funny? Well, that's not really that funny, I guess, but... Like, Celesteela, favorite flying type, favorite Pokemon. You know, it's not really surprising that you're seeing, like, the way it is. Favorite psychic type? Hatchernay. Yeah, no, it's Hatchernay. Favorite bug type? These bug types are all super cool. It's probably Scizor though. Scizor is so cool. Favorite rock type? Stone Journer. I can't help it, man. I can't help it. He's the coolest Pokemon in the game. Okay, maybe not the game, but he's... I love the bastard. Favorite ghost type? You just can't go wrong with Gengar, man. You really can't. Gengar's a fucking classic. He's such a great guy. Favorite dragon type? It's probably Dragonair. Favorite dark type? Bisharp. Favorite steel type? That's competition with Tinkaton, obviously, but it's Mawile. Favorite fairy type? That'd be Gardevoir. Favorite starter? Ooh. So between all of them, my favorite starter, Totodile. Between all the different regional forms / gimmicks, oh, Gallade's in there twice, but it's fine. Which, that's probably Ninetales. Ninetales, Alolan Ninetales makes no sense to me, but I do like his design a lot. And my favorite legendary, Shaman. And among all of these, Mawile is my favorite Pokemon, so there you go, chat. There is streamer certified Pokemon Pokemon sorter, but it's not done yet because there's a little bit left down here. So I've already input this. Spinda doesn't matter. That's a good one, though. So let's start with favorite regional bird. That is easily Starly in its line. Favorite regional mammal. God damn it. Zigzagoon. Favorite regional boog. The best boog. What is that Pokemon? Oh, that must be Orbeetle's first form. I don't even remember what that thing is called. No, I'd say it's probably, favorite regional bug. Probably Spinarak, because like Arceus is sick. Favorite pseudo-legendary. Garchomp. Favorite Pikachu clone. Pikachu is... Where's Machu? I like Machu. Pichu. Favorite evolution? Favorite evolution? This is gonna be kind of surprising, but it's actually Vaporeon. Now, before you say fucking anything, chat, I think Vaporeon is pretty cool, but I am a big Starmie fan, you know? I'm a huge... You know what I can do real quick? I can throw Starmie in here, and I can throw Vaporeon in here, and I can still have Mew in favorite legend. There you go. I fixed the list. No, I like Vaporeon. Vaporeon, Glaceon, and Espeon are my favorites. But Vaporeon is the one that I've had the most like time with, so it's the one that has grown on me over the longest. Favorite fossil Pokemon? It's definitely Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl, so cool. Favorite regional form? It's the Tauros. The Black Bull Tauros is so cool. Favorite Gigantamax? I don't know, man. Some of them are really lame. Some of them are really, really lame. In fact, I think most of them are pretty lame. I'm really thinking about it. I guess if I had to pick... I think Blastoise looks pretty cool. He's like a giant fortress. But I don't really like them very much to begin with. Favorite box legendary? Well, I guess it'd be Groudon, huh? Favorite mythical Pokemon? Shaman. Wait, Melmetal counts as mythical? I didn't know that. Favorite Ultra Beast? Pheromosa. Actually, no, sorry. Forgot Celesteela is vet. Favorite Paradoxmon? It's Great Tusk. Favorite type? Steel. Steel has a lot of my favorite Pokemon in it. Favorite Pokeball? Oh, okay, this is an interesting one. Chat, I'm actually a huge fan of the Dive Ball. I don't know why. I think the Dive Ball is sick. But I like the Luxury Ball, and obviously I like the Moon Ball and whatnot. But of like all the Pokeballs, Dive Ball is a weird one that I really like. And favorite Alchemy? I don't fucking know, dude. Who cares? The regular one is fine. The regular one is fine. Pick my team. Okay. What an absolute all-star lineup. There you go. Alright, chat. I've done my job. This is it. This is my sorter. It took an hour and 15 minutes. So, what'd you think? Pretty based, huh? pretty based selection, Mr. Streamer. My favorite Pokemon from Generation 1 is Rhydon. My favorite Pokemon from Generation 2 is Feraligatr. From 3, it's Mawile. 4, it's Frostlass. 5, it's Bisharp. 6, it is Tyrantrum. 7 is Celesteela. 8 is Hatterene. And 9 is Tinkaton. So, a lot of Steel types / Fairy types in there, huh? I did my best. Some picks were definitely like, oh, whatever. But there were definitely a good number of them that were like, I really like them. And all the ones in the bottom. This is a very cool, thing. It's very well sorted, and there's a lot of options for it. Dude, Kling Clang, that's Giga Gear, my guy. That's motherfucking Giga Gear. Yeah, I don't think too hard about which Pokemon I like either, but I know the ones that I really like off the top of my head. This kind of makes you think about them. It's a very good sorter. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it too. Will I do another one of these? Probably not. Probably not. I think this is good. This won't change much over time, that's for sure. Because I am old and jaded. These are my decisions to make. But I hope you enjoyed. And, you know, you can say streamer-based or you can say streamer cringe. Regardless of what you choose to say, you can't change my opinion on this.